So welcome to our YouTube channel. We're here at our Modern Sunset project and we're going to be speaking about boulders today. So landscape architecture, this is a big component of our builds. You know, one of the early consultants that has to come on in with our clients is a landscape architect. There's a lot of reasons for that. Many of the communities we build in have very strict HOAs, right? And so before we can really even begin working on the plans and work on the consulting, you know, the MP&E, civil, we have to understand how this is going to be approved through the HOA, exterior finishes, and how that corresponds with the landscape architecture. This is really important, especially on hillside builds. We're here on this Modern Sunset hillside build. Again, you can see all these boulders behind me. Now, to coordinate this with the HOA and of course the approval process, we want to make this hillside modern build look like it's tied into the mountain, right, as it's coming down the hillside here. So with that, strategically, every one of these boulders has been placed for an architectural element. Now, in addition to that, this also helps with like landslides and of course the retainage of the property. One aspect would be to build retaining walls all the way around the property, or you can use boulders in its place. We have a lot on the front, you know, that match the existing terrain here. And then here on the back side, this will help with erosion. We're gonna come through and final grade this. You can see it's a little soft from the rain, but essentially this will create a nice facade, you know, for people as they're driving up this 1,000-foot driveway up the hillside. But the landscape architecture is a key component. The reason being is as you think about it as a builder, the planning process. This is gonna go in very first. So this was one of the first elements we installed on the build over a year and a half ago. We're coming up on this 2-year build. You know, we're installing cabinetry. We're in the final 6-month push as we get to completion. But a year and a half ago, a year, you know, before we ever get to the actual build itself, we have to install the boulders. And so we had the creative architect from the landscape design team. We had the boulder expert out here strategically placing, hand selecting each boulder and where it is set. These are all set by crane. So access is a big part of this. So again, the coordination side, understanding the specifications in your build, understanding, you know, that pool plan schedule, when it has to be installed so that we still have access, we can do grading and excavating. Here on the guest casita here, you can see that we have tall stem walls, right? This is elevated, this is built up, this is a detached guest casita here. We have boulders that come up real close to it. So we had to make sure that they were installed in a manner that's going to prevent the erosion, as well as give the beauty to the hillside, and then also give us space to work so that we can form, set our stem walls, pour our slab on grade, and then build the structures. So again, all these boulders, we have roughly 85 boulders here on the front side that are all hand placed and were set by crane, as we mentioned. And then again, you can see behind me as it looks up the hillside into the build, this is what gives you that amazing curb appeal and design aspect for our clients to enjoy in years to come.